Did you say the song was stupid? Why, I'm not like you. I don't need my food hot. Oh, I'm about to get my ass whooped. I sleep out here. I don't know.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to
Huh?
Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
It was good, too.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to a abrupt halt. Throwing to start the drive. Barker. Short throw caught by Pitts. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A big play here for Dallas. 66 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Viking,
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
Only a fucking CD league.
Brandon, if I want to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. 70, 60.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Pressure now is going to go down. Sack back around the 8. So big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up fourth and goal. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This defense for the Cowboys, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
3rd down and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Vikings at 9-6 now. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy.
You really haven't seen him, bro.
That's Parks. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scalaboo. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a handoff running for the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the wall.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Scalaboo forcing his way into the end zone. He was not to be denied. It's a touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You can see the history right now. I want to run this one over the big boys. And they got it done.
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll swing this out to Blue. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
20, 5, Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cowboys are able to move back in front. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Now McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Barker able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here as they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Barker. That is caught. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
70, Hardman, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19 light.
Looking to throw. Barker. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I actually started to do the math here. So we should 12-point swing. So I calculated it because not only did they drive the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Here's McCarthy. Looking for Williams, but it is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
This one quickly into the hands of Landry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going into bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Back to throw. Barker. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Dallas.
Here's a give, left side blue with it.
What was that?
And he stopped immediately.
What the fuck?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Nigga scared the shit out.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
70 Lions.
Off play action. Barker. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Addison holds it in. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throw left side complete.
Oh my, how you?
Down to the 10. And he'll get into the end.
How do you miss a tackle that bad? Oh, God, this game is horrible.
With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. Send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
They go with blue between the tackles. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime, unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. It's going to be incomplete.
You know he has a lot of confidence in his arm. He likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He lets one go. Deep for Addison.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Jordan Addison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. The extra point is down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The final shot before break. Barker. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
McCarthy operating from the gun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. A short throw caught by Andrews. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, Parks. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are back within a score. after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Barker. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barker. Will try and do this himself. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage, taking off and throw it over your head.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over a great field position. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now. When you're throwing it to the fullback, it just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jaden Higgins, 43 yards. And the Vikings have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Extra point splits the offense. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. They'll get this up to about the 44.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Operating from the gun. Barker. Gets this into the hands of Blue.
Yeah.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they get the receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying in
Right here.
sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball under 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Press on 80. 77 up. Ready?
Here's Maffa. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go, guys.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Cowboys have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
6-yard pickup.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Completes this to Addison out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 46-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
2nd and 3. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll run on first down. It's Parks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle.
Oh, my God!
And he's going to have another first down. As the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
On first down, Parks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy got his man complete over the middle. That's Parks. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. And they better be prepared for some adjustments to come here right now.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
He'll try again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Vikings.
This is a time game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, it might reduce them.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Dexter Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Vikings, let's go.
Back to throw. Barker.
Oh, my
His throw is going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go now. Go quick. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
60, 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60, 19.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here we go. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. This will be a Vikings 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that hole with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Second down and 6 now.
Now again, right side. It's Parks. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
It was a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the fourth quarter, that ultimately was what really stung